Streetlights bleeding on the boulevard, taxi tires humming in the dark. A saxophone spills through an open door, like this city still remembers us before. Whiskey shadows underneath neon signs, midnight moving slow beyond the blinds. Your lipstick stain still haunts my glass, like every dream we let collapse. And these cold downtown streets still whisper your name to me. Velvet rain falling through the neon glow, running down the windows of this lonely road. Every passing light cuts through my soul, like the night still won't let go. Velvet rain washing over tired hearts, in the dark. Still I wonder where the blue lights fade, lost beneath the velvet rain. Old jukebox shaking through the smoke, couples dancing close like broken ghosts. The bartender wipes another glass, while memories keep coming back too fast. Outside the city breathes in blue, every avenue still leads to you. I pull my collar from the pouring sky, trying hard not to look behind. And these late night avenues still feel alive with you. Velvet rain falling through the neon glow, running like a river down these midnight roads. Every lonely mile pulls me deeper into the places we have been. Velvet rain underneath electric skies, hiding tear behind tired eyes. Still I drift where all the lost hearts stay, inside the velvet rain. Maybe some nights never really end, maybe broken souls don't ever mend. But this city keeps your echo near every time the rain appears. Velvet rain pouring through the city lights, silver reflections in the dead of night. Every empty street still speaks your name through the shadows and the rain. Velvet rain falling soft and low, like a song too beautiful to hold. Still I walk these streets alone, inside the velvet rain. sky was turning dark that evening. Clouds were hanging low. She stood by the doorway quiet, like she already knew she'd go. Didn't slam the door behind her, didn't leave a note to read, just picked up her old blue suitcase and took what she would need. The wind began to whisper, the streets called out her name. She left before the rain, before the thunder rolled, before this lonely heart of mine got used to growing old. She left before the rain, like summer slipping away, and nothing in this old town has ever felt the same. The waitress down at Murphy's still asked about her now and then. The jukebox keeps on playing songs from way back when. I tell myself I'm over it every night around closing time, but some memories keep hanging on like smoking neon signs. The clouds finally opened, but she was long gone. She left before the rain, before the lightning came, before I knew I'd spend these years still saying her name. She left before the rain, without a word to say, and every storm that finds this town brings her back again. Maybe some people are seasons, maybe they're passing trains, maybe they're only borrowed till the weather changes. Back that day, she left before the rain. That's all there is to know. Some people leave a doorway but never really go. The rain kept falling, memory stay. Those neon lights still burn tonight. Rain keeps falling on these empty streets. Taxi shadows move like broken dreams. Cold wind dancing through my old black coat. Another night with memories I can't hold. Smoke curls slowly past the glowing signs. City breathing heavy after closing time. Every corner whispers your old name, but this town never feels the same. And I still hear your footsteps in the dark, like fading echoes through my heart. Neon lights through cigarette smoke, burning holes in the nights you broke. Every blue reflection calls your name, but the city washes love away. Neon lights through cigarette smoke, lonely hearts and words unsaid still choke. I keep walking where the lost souls go, under neon lights through cigarette smoke. Bar jukebox crying muddy blues, bartender pouring stories I can't lose. Midnight laughing from another room, while my shadow slowly fills with gloom. Streetcar humming underneath the rain, every window glowing with old pain. I light another memory alone, trying hard to make this city home. And I still chase ghosts through avenue lights, trying to survive these endless nights. Neon lights through cigarette smoke, burning slowly while the world goes cold. Every lonely mile cuts through my soul, but I keep moving down this broken road. Neon lights through cigarette smoke, empty glasses and hearts gone up in smoke. I keep searching where the lost souls go, under neon lights through cigarette smoke. Maybe love was never built to stay. Maybe nights like this just fade away. But these streets keep singing low and blue. Every light still leads me back to you. Every rainy street still feels your ghost, in the city I once needed most. Neon lights through cigarette smoke, slowly disappear the cold. Still I wonder where the sad hearts go under neon lights, through cigarette smoke. Vacancy sign flickers through the rain. Highway ghosts whisper my name. Oh, Cadillac, cooling in the dark. Radio playing low like a broken heart. Room number 7, dim TV light. Ice machine crying through the night. Your photograph still folded in my coat, like every word we never spoke. And these roadside neon lights still burn through me tonight. Midnight motel blue, drifting through these empty rooms. Every shadow feels like you in the midnight motel blue. Midnight motel blue, highway rain and worn out shoes, still chasing echoes we once knew, through the midnight motel blue. Coffee stains and cigarette smoke, cheap red curtains hanging low. Somewhere down the hall a lonely song sounds like it's been a hurting all night long. Truck stop headlights pass outside like old memories rolling by. I close my eyes, but sleep won't stay. This town was built for runaway hearts anyway. And these tired southern roads still carry hearts too cold. And then they tell blue, neon shining through the gloom. Every sleepless mile pulls me deeper into memory. Midnight motel blues, dusty dreams and midnight truths, still hearing your goodbye in every passing light tonight. Maybe some souls aren't built for settling down. Maybe love gets lost from town to town. But every lonely highway knows some hearts like somewhere I used to know. Midnight motel blues, one more night to make it through. Still driving roads that lead nowhere, with your memory right in there. Above the mirror says 1:45. Same old bar, same worn out view. The bartender wipes another glass, like he's trying to make the evening last. A jukebox plays a song too low for the few souls left to know. Outside the rain falls slow and cold, inside the stories grow old, and every chair's lost a name. Every shadow looks the same. Last call for nobody, one more round for the ghost and me. The lights burn low where the lonely stay, waiting on yesterday. Last call for nobody, just the blues and a memory. The night keeps pouring another drink for hearts that think too much. A sound that travels but never gets far. A man in a coat stares into his glass, watching another lifetime pass. The neon sign hums soft and blue, like it knows a thing or two about people who never learn when to stay or when to turn. And every song that fills the air leaves a little silence there. Last call for nobody, one more toast to what used to be. The city sleeps, but I remain, listening to the rain. Last call for nobody, just a stool and a memory. Another midnight drifting by, without asking why. Maybe we're all just passing through, looking for something we once knew. Maybe that's why the music plays long after everyone fades away. Last call for nobody, one last dance with the company of every dream that couldn't stay, and every word that got away. Last call for nobody. The bartender looks over at me, and with a smile he kills the light, like he has done every night. The door swings closed, the rain keeps falling. Coffee's gone cold on the counter again. The clock keeps moving, 10:15. Somewhere a freight train cuts through the dark like a lonely echo, leaving its mark. The waitress is stacking yesterday away. The neon's still fighting the end of the day. A man by the window stares into the rain, carrying dreams he can't quite explain. Some people sleep, some people pray, some people keep the night at bay. We're the ones still awake when the last lights fade away, holding on through the dark till the break of day. We're the ones still awake, still carrying the flame, and nobody knows our stories, but the night knows our names. softly through a silent hall. A trucker keeps rolling through it all. The radio hums like an old friend near, keeping lonely company out here. The city grows quiet, street by street, but there are hearts that never miss a beat, still chasing tomorrow through midnight skies with tired hands and open eyes. Some people dream, some people wait, some people help the world stay straight. We're the ones still awake when the last lights fade away, keeping watch through the dark till the morning breaks. We're the ones still awake, still carrying the flame, and nobody knows our stories, but the night knows our names. Maybe we're not meant to be remembered, maybe we're not written in the news, but every sunrise owes a little something to the souls who carried it through. We're the ones still awake when the whole world slips away, holding hope through the dark till the dawn arrives again. We're the ones still awake, still carrying the flame, and nobody knows our stories, but the night knows our names. The night knows our names. The night knows our names. Rain was falling on Halsted, neon painted every street. Taxi tires sang the rhythm of another night's heartbeat. Smoke rolled through the doorway, the old blues band played slow. Everybody had a story, nobody let it show. Then a lonely saxophone cut through the midnight air. Blue lights on Halsted, shining through the rain. Every note that old sax played sounded just like pain. till they find the morning light. The bartender kept on pouring like he'd seen it all before. Couples came and drifted away through the old revolving door. A guitar cried softly, the piano held the line. Then the sax took over like it had a soul to find. Nobody spoke a word, the music said it all. Blue lights on Halsted, echoes in the rain. The city wore its lonely heart like an old familiar name. Blue lights on Halsted, one more sleepless night. Sometimes all you really need is one song to make things right. When the band reached the last slow chorus, the sax refused to fade. It carried every broken dream this old city ever made. The streets were still pretending tomorrow would be kind. While every note kept chasing the ghosts we leave behind. Blue lights on Halsted, still shining in my mind. Every lonely midnight leaves something behind. Blue lights on Halsted, where the night still calm, and the saxophone remembers what the city never tells.
train keeps rolling. Midnight station, cold blue rain, old street lights humming through the pain. Ticket shaking in my tired hand, one way ride out of this broken lane. Coffee steaming, tired eyes, ghost still living in goodbye. Every whistle cuts right through my soul, like this city never let me go. And I still hear your voice down these tracks. Some things never fade to black. Last train out of Chicago, rolling through the night so slow. Steel rails singing low and blue. Every mile still leads to you. Last train out of Chicago, leaving all I used to know. But these old hearts can't let go. On the last train out of Chicago, empty platform, fading light, smoke and shadows in the night. Old blues pouring from the bar nearby, like the city itself could cry. Sleepless souls and neon signs, broken dreams and borrowed time. I light one last cigarette alone, watching memories drift like smoke. And I still chase echoes in the rain, like this town runs through my veins. Last train out of Chicago, rolling through the midnight cold. Every lonely whistle blows like a story left untold. Last train out of Chicago, moving through the falling snow. But these tired wheels all know I was never meant to go. Maybe some hearts stay behind, buried deep in city life. Maybe love still rides these rails somewhere lost beyond the night. Last train out of Chicago, one last ride before the dawn. Every track keeps pulling me to the place where I belong. Last train out of Chicago, slowly fading with the storm. Still your memory rides along on the last train out of Chicago. Yeah. Every Friday after closing, I take the long way home. The city's almost sleeping, but I never walk alone. Street lights paint the sidewalk in shades of silver gray, and the rain keeps falling softly, like it knows just what to say. Some nights need silence, some nights need the rain. The rain knows my name, calls it every night, washing old reflections beneath the city lights. The rain knows my name than I do. Every drop remembers what I never told to you. Taxi lights keep drifting like stars upon the street. Coffee shops are closing while the night skips another beat. The saxophone keeps crying somewhere down the block. Its melody keeps dancing with the ticking of the clock. Every storm keeps moving, every heart moves too. The rain knows my name, it never asks me why. Some tears fall from heaven, some never leave your eyes. The rain knows my name, still whispering so low. Sometimes all the healing is letting yourself go. Morning waits beyond the clouds like it always always does. But tonight belongs to neon, the blues in all of us. The rain knows my name, and someday when it's gone, I'll remember every midnight it carried me along. The rain knows my name as the city fades from view. Some songs are written by the heart, some are written by the rain. Stood beneath the fading lights at the end of another long night. The crowd was gone, the tables bare, only echoes hanging in the air. The bartender was counting change, the neon signs were acting strange. And somewhere between midnight and dawn, he kept playing on. One more song, one more line, trying to hold on to time. He was the man who played the last note long after the room let go. When the laughter disappeared and the night moved slow, he was the man who played the last note, like he knew something we don't. And when the music finally stopped, the silence felt alone. His old saxophone wore the years, every scratch a souvenir of smoky rooms and endless roads, and stories nobody wrote. He never made the evening news, never chased the spotlight's glow. but every soul who heard him play carried something home. One more song, one more chance, one more slow dance. He was the man who played the last note when the city closed its eyes, turning lonely midnight hours into something worth the ride. He was the man who played the last note till the darkness lost its hold, pouring all he had to give into silver, brass, and soul. A keeper of forgotten songs, playing for the dreamers left behind till the morning comes. He was the man who played the last note when the whole night stood still, and though the room is empty now, you can almost hear him still. He was the man who played the last note long after the crowd had gone. Some people leave with the closing lights, some become the song. The last note faded, but the feeling stayed.